I want to record this video real quick just to show you my clothes. I had this clothes here on my sofa for 2 weeks. And if I needed underwear, if I needed a shirt to wear, I would come and dig out my clothes from the sofa. I had my husband digging out his clothes from the sofa because I had no energy. I didn't have it in me to put the clothes where it should go, you know? And the reason I'm making this video is because I want you to see that procrastination is not from God. Procrastination is the enemy trying to attack us. And sometimes it's hard to do simple tasks like putting your laundry away. You have to put it away. I just did it right now. I separated everything. I separated it. And it took me less than 10 minutes. Probably took me 5 minutes. But I would look at the pile and I acted like it wasn't there because I didn't want to acknowledge it. I didn't want to face it. It was just too much for me. And sometimes that's okay. Every day I would wake up asking God, give me the strength that I need to do what needs to be done because I can't. I said that prayer for about 2 weeks because I was feeling that I was falling in a hole. And I have a family, I have a husband, I have 3 kids. I have a 13-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2, almost 3-year-old. So you can imagine that obviously they need me. I didn't want to cook. I barely even want to shower. I barely even wanted to shower. I pushed myself to do it, but I didn't want to. So I knew. And that's the hard part, when you just know that this wasn't me. It's the hard part, when you know that this is not you and you just can't do anything about it. You can't. You physically can't. You're tired. You're physically and mentally tired. And all I could do was pray. All I could do was look at God, pray to God, ask God for help. That's all I could do. Sometimes I couldn't even speak it out because I was just so tired, so mentally tired, that I would just think about it and just say, God, help me. Please, God, help me. Please, God, help me. That's all I could say. I'd be washing my dishes and I'd be asking him to help me. I'd be in the shower showering and God, please help me. I'd wake up and the first thing I would say is, God, Lord, help me today. I'd go to sleep and be like, please, Lord, let tomorrow be a better day. Please know that he is fighting with you. Whatever you are going through in the world, in this world, in the physical world, in the physical realm, right? In the 3D, because he's in the 5D. And if that's just too much to understand right now, just understand that he's taking care of you all the time. And if you're going through hard times here in the world, always remember, who is the ruler of the world? Yes, God is the king of everything, but the one who rules the world, who got kicked out of heaven? Right? Who's in the world, ruling the world? So when you're trying to be the good person, when you're trying to become the best version of yourself, because that's what I've been trying to do, and somehow, sometimes I get attacked. I get spiritual warfare. But then I remember, even when I feel down, even when I feel like I'm down in that hole, I remind myself that God is with me. That God is with me and he rules my heart. Somebody else might be ruling the world, but God rules my heart in here, in my heart. And that's what matters. And even though sometimes it's just hard, so hard, right? Because I get it, I know. Even though it feels like that, just keep on praying. And I promise, just give tomorrow another chance. And even if tomorrow is still not good, go to sleep and give thanks for what you could accomplish. And give tomorrow another chance. All you have to do is take it one day at a time. one day at a time. Sometimes 1 minute at a time. And I get it. Sometimes 1 minute at a time. Okay? And that's fine. Remember that God loves you, and also remember to love yourself.